Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to pick number 15 of albums that are 40 years old in 2024 as we look back on the year 1984. 29 days here in the month of February. 29 picks across all genres. I'm not doing mine in any ranking order. They're just kind of haphazardly coming at you. These are my 29 favorites. Today, we're going to take a look at the debut album from this Swiss band, released November 1984. Recorded at Kayet Studio in Berlin, Germany. Produced by Horst Mueller, Carl Walter Bach, Tom Warrior, and Martin Ain for Noise Records in Europe. Enigma Metal Blade here in the U.S. I'm talking about Morbid Tales from Celtic Frost. Ooh, that's right. Tom G. Warrior and Company, their debut album. This had a couple different releases. In Europe, this was released kind of like an EP, but for the official U.S. release, they made it into a full-blown, full-length album. And of course, the lineup on this album: Tom G. Warrior, or Tom Warrior, as he was. As the CD falls off the shelf behind me. Tom Warrior on guitars, lead vocals. Martin Ain, or Martin Eric Ain, on bass vocals. And then you got Stephen Priestley, who was the session drummer for this album, soon to be replaced by Reed St. Mark, good old friend of mine, Reed. And then you got some backing vocalists appearing on the album as well. So I'm going to go by the album as I knew it, right? So the American version, which started off with Into Crypts of Rays, killer track. You got Visions of Mortality, Dethroned Emperor, Morbid Tales, the title track. Then, of course, Procreation of the Wicked, heavy, groovy Procreation of the Wicked, Return to the Eve, Danse Macabre, and Nocturnal Fear. So how that differed from the original mini LP or mini EP version, you had Into Crypts of Rays, Visions of Mortality on side 1, then side 2 you had Procreation of the Wicked, Return to the Eve, Danse Macabre, and Nocturnal Fear. And of course my CD here, which was the remaster in 1999, basically has all sorts of stuff on here because it also contains the EP that came afterwards. So here, my CD's got Into Crypts of Rays, Visions of Mortality, Dethroned Emperor, Morbid Tales, Procreation of the Wicked, Return to the Eve, Danse Macabre, Nocturnal Fear, Circle of the Tyrants, Visual Aggression, and Suicidal Winds. Right? Because, of course, it also contains the Emperor's Return EP, right? So that kind of combines both of them together, and that would those two releases would lead into their first full-length studio album with Reed St. Mark on drums, which will come shortly thereafter. So, as far as the music of this goes, Celtic Frost, hard to classify or categorize. It's certainly early extreme metal, but not full-blown, right? There's elements of black and death metal. There's certainly some thrashy elements. There's certainly on their next album a layer of doom as well. But just wholly original at the time. You had this very rudimentary, crude, raw guitar sound and guitar playing from Tom, right? Big riffs, just kind of very simplistic solos. You had that weird kind of gruff vocal style. It's very, very different. Fast drumming. Some of the arrangements are very thrashy, but they would go early on. They would wear like little bits of corpse paint, and the way they dressed and whatnot kind of hinted at what was to come in the black metal scene. And some of the lyrical content was very much what you would expect in the death metal scene, right? But of course, this is a few years before, right? So 1984, pretty early. So I think this is a terrific album, and to me, though, leads into their greatest album, which is To Megatherion, which I think is absolutely fantastic and a must-hear of this genre style of music. As far as charting position, there is none, right? However, this was listed in 2017 by Rolling Stone as the number 28 in their list of the 100 greatest metal albums of all time. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool that Rolling Stone would include an album like this in that list. I think it's pretty amazing. So anyway, that's my pick for today. Morbid Tales from Celtic Frost. Let us know what you think of this down in the comments below. as well as your pick for today, pick number 15. And we'll see you tomorrow for pick number 16. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also, down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.